welcome to another round of Kundalini Yoga. My name is Lana, or Sundari Kirinkar is my spiritual name. And today we're going to do a short and sweet Kriya to get the energy moving. So, make sure that you're nice and comfortable, that you have a nice long mat, you have space to spread out, because it's going to move the entire body. Come into an easy seated position. Spine aligned, one vertebrae stacked neatly one over the other. You can feel your legs supported underneath you. Maybe you're sitting on a bolster. Maybe you're sitting on a mat, or you have a blanket under your buttocks. Whatever you need, make sure that you feel in a perfect alignment with comfort. Close your eyes and go within. Make sure that your chin is over your chest, your shoulders over your hips. Roll the shoulders up and back, let them glide down. Opening up that heart space, opening up the lung capacity so you can take longer, deeper breaths in. Close your eyes and go within and breathe to the pelvic floor, expanding up through the belly, the ribs expanding, the chest lifts, and on the exhalation, the chest contracts, lowers, and comes in at the navel point. So we inhale and we expand, we make space. We exhale, we contract, we squeeze it all out. Inhale, exhale. Really go within, become the witness. Notice how the breath enters your nostrils, goes down your throat, into your lungs, all the way deep down into the pelvic floor. How it enlivens and invigorates all of the cells of your body. Really check in with yourself and notice if there are any areas of tension, discomfort, or dis-ease within you. Notice your thoughts, the quality of them. Bring the hands to heart center. Start briskly rubbing them together. We start out chanting the Adi Mantra, Om Namo, Gurudev Namo, 3 to 5 times, each time on one breath. Our hands are an extension of the heart and the lungs. When we rub them together, we're creating this frictionless energy, and whatever we do with our hands is healing. So setting an intention in our heart that whatever we do, we want to put out into the world is with love, is always intended to uplift, inspire, and support others as well as ourselves. Bring your hands in a prayer pose into that neat little notch in your sternum, right in between the breasts. Lift the heart space up. Let the shoulder blades glide down the back. Chin is level with the floor, ears over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. Inhale to synchronize the breath. Exhale. Long, slow, and deep. Inhale. Relaxing the face and the jaw and the sides of the neck. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin the Adi Mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale again for last one. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. suspend the breath and pull the root lock. The anus, the sex organs, the navel point. Pull the energy up the spine. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Consolidate that prana. Spread it out to all of the cells in your body. Inhale a little bit more if you need to. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, release, relax the hands down on your knees. Just go within, setting an intention for this practice, for your day, and how it will support you in every way. When you're ready, open your eyes. So we're going to start out with some Sufi grinds, because Sufi grinds are the best way to move the energy up the spine. Bringing the hands on the knees, inhaling, pulling the chest between the arms, using the arms as straight as possible. Inhale forward. As you exhale, come around the sides. Try to keep the head level with the floor and over the hips as much as possible. This is all about articulating each vertebrae in the spine, rounding the back, opening up the side body, making space between all the ribs in the rib cage, stretching out the fascia and the hips, really elongating our body through this fluidity and flexible motion. Energy, emotions, they need to continue to move. The body in motion is important. And so every day we need to move our bodies in some form, some way that facilitates and supports our flexibility, our mobility, and keeps all of our joints lubricated, the spine with spinal fluid, making sure that we oxygenate properly, using the prana, using the breath. Really tune into your breath. Now inhale to center and change directions, coming forward and around to the other side. Notice the difference. Is one side tighter? Is it more flexible? Really round as you come back, like opening up that back body. We're only as youthful as our spine is flexible. It's a direct reflection of our mind. And if we have very rigid beliefs, our spine will suffer tightness and tension. Maybe we're protecting ourselves and we have a curvature of the back and we round forward, protecting our heart. Or maybe we have a huge heart and it's open and our chest is lifted. Only you know you. And the body reflects the mind because it listens to everything that mind comes up with. The positive, the negative, the conscious, the unconscious. The body speaks. If you're willing to listen, you can tap into the wisdom. Nobody knows your body better than you do. Make this your last one. Inhale up to center. Squeeze the root lock, the rectum, the sex organs, the navel point. Draw the energy up the spine as you press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale, release. Come onto your mat with your legs stretched forward. These are forward folds. Ideally, you want to spread your buttocks apart so that your sits bones are directly on the ground, connecting to the earth, rooting in. The feet are going to be flexed. You're pressing the knees down, and you're really extending out through the heels. We're going to fold forward at the hip crease. We're not rounding the back here. We want to open the heart, so bring the shoulders back. Ideally, we can always come from the heart space. The head follows last. Now we ideally will grab the big toes with the peace fingers, pressing on the big toenails with the thumbs. This is the ideal posture, inhaling up and exhaling forward, but maybe some of you are here. Maybe your hands are on your knees, on your shins, your ankles, wherever you're at, honor that. Inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale sat, exhale nam. And breathe into the areas of tension. Breathe into any space that feels tight, stiff. Use the power of the breath. Inhale sat, exhale nam. Inhale up, stretch, reach forward with the heart on the exhale and fold. Let gravity take you. Now you can allow the back to relax. If it does round up at the shoulders, that's fine. You can windshield wiper, shake the legs. Breathe into the backs of the legs. Allow yourself to come forward even more. Really breathe in that prana. Send it to any areas that still need some more relaxation. Give yourself permission to soften, to release. Now as you're ready, inhaling slowly, coming up. We're going to go right into our Kriya. A short and sweet Kriya to get the energy moving. Bringing the right foot in against the left thigh. The left leg is extended. Both hands are going to stretch forward and down over the left leg, holding on to the foot as far down the leg as you can, reaching with both hands. You're going to keep the chin at a right angle to the chest, so it's not tilted down and it's not tilted up. It's going to stay at a right angle, which means you'll have a light Jalahanda Bandha, which is a neck lock. It's not super pressure, it's just light. And we're just going to hold it steady with long, slow, deep breathing. So reaching forward, if you can grab the toe with your fingers like I had before, like we have peace fingers, left or right, it's up to you. And keeping the head at a right angle. Maybe your elbows are here, maybe you're just here, but just honor wherever you're at and begin long, slow, deep breathing. And as you soften, you'll notice you'll be able to reach even further down, reaching up through the crown of the head. Elongate the spine, reach with the heart. You're folding at the hip crease. Notice if you can come a little further down. Use the power of the breath to open up those areas. Let yourself be in awe of your body. Give your body permission to show you. To guide you and to support you. Last little bit. You got 15 seconds. Just keep breathing long and deep. Keeping the head at a right angle, reaching up through the crown of the head. Now inhale, squeeze and reach forward. Exhale down. Come up. Shake that leg. You want to feel that stretch to be gently challenging, but not causing pain that is harmful. So we switch sides. And what we do on one side, we do on the other. So extend the right leg out, place the left foot in the thigh of the right leg. Pressing the sits bones to the floor and moving the buttock cheeks away. Again, squaring the hips forward toward that right foot. We're going to fold forward the hip crease. Inhale up, exhale forward, grabbing at the toe if you can and pressing on the big toenail. You come down to your edge, what feels gently challenging, and begin breathing long and deep, keeping the chin at a right angle, reaching up through the crown of the head. The heart is leading. Elongate through the head. From the tailbone up through the crown of the head, feel the lengthening along the backs of the legs. Feel the strengthening. Soften the face and the jaw. Breathe into any areas of tightness and give yourself permission to soften. Create the space by using the prana. Breathe into those areas. And if at any time during these practices you do have difficulty getting into postures, visualize you're doing the perfect posture, because visualization is your best friend. The body responds to the mind, so whatever you visualize, the body acts like it's doing it. Reach up through the crown of the head, elongate, create more space. See if you can come a little further down, keeping the head at a 45-degree angle. Reaching from the heart. Last little bit. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, you can come down. And when you're ready, come back up. We're going to switch over to the other leg now. And it's a side stretch. So again, we're going to extend the left leg out in front of you, and you're going to place your right foot against the thigh of the left leg, like we did in the first exercise. Now, what we're going to do, visualize if this is challenging for you. We're going to take the left hand, and you're going to reach whatever you can reach. Maybe it's the thigh, maybe it's the knee, maybe it's the shin, the ankle. Ideally, we use the peace fingers wrapped around the big toe. You're going to lift up from the heart. You're going to press on that big toenail. Then you're going to take the right hand and you're going to wrap it around You're going to tilt the pelvis forward, so the pelvis tilts forward. You're going to wrap the right hand around. You're going to turn the chin so it's toward the right shoulder, but you don't want it to flop. So you're going to open up the heart by using this hand behind you, ideally. Wraps around, grabs the inner thigh where that right foot is. And you're going to hold steady, breathing long, slow, and deep again. So you're going to feel this in the side of the ribs. You want to open up the heart. You want the shoulder to come back, and you want that right shoulder in line with the chin. So the chin is over the shoulder. Eyes are closed, keeping the heart lifted. Pelvis is tilted forward. That right arm is reaching around and grabbing the inner thigh of the left leg. Breathing long, slow, and deep here. Just hold yourself. Keep it steady. You'll feel the stretch in your left hamstring as well as your right hip. You don't want to let your left ear come to your left shoulder. You want to keep your chin over your right shoulder, in line, lifting up through the crown of the head. Feel the elongation of the spine. Again, feel regal, that heart lifted. The lion is known for the heart, for its regalness. Le cœur. So feel yourself regal, kingly or queenly as you are. Breathing long, slow, and deep. Inhale up. Stretch, stretch through the crown of the head. Exhale, release the right arm from behind your back. You can stretch the other leg out, the right leg out, and bring the left foot in. We're going to switch it up and do it on the other side. So again, pelvis is tilted forward. The left foot comes into the thigh of the right leg. We're reaching with the peace fingers unless you're unable to reach there. And again, the thigh, the knee, the shin, wherever you're at. Reach, open up the heart space. The pelvis is tilted forward. We bring the left arm facing the palm back, reaching back, and reaching the inner right hip crease. Keeping the heart lifted, turn the head to the left shoulder. Keep the chin in line with the left shoulder. Keep the heart elevated, breathing long, slow, and deep. Elongate through the crown of the head. Feel the heart lifted. Breathe into the side body, the back body, the right hamstring. Feel it. Send it, the prana. Relax into it. Give yourself permission to let go of the tension and the resistance. You're creating space with every breath you take. Allow the prana to enter into those areas and heal. It's in your breath that you have the power to heal yourself. Every time you breathe, you create more healing space. You choose how you utilize it, so direct it where it needs to go. Keep that chin lifted over the left shoulder. Don't let it come down. Reaching up through the crown of the head, the heart space open. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Shake the legs out if you need to. Whatever needs movement, honor it and give it to yourself. All right, basic spinal flex. We bring the feet in front of you in easy seated position. We bring the hands on the shins and the foot. We're going to inhale forward, exhale around the back. Inhale forward, and we want to round the lower back, rocking the pelvis back, rocking over the sits bones. Remembering to lift the chest as high as you can, using the arms to pull yourself so that when you come back and forward, you really want to create this space in the back. You see how my back comes forward? I'm using my arms. I'm lifting my heart. And then when I come back, I'm really, really, really rounding into it, but keeping the head level over the hips. We're not flip-flopping the head. We're just keeping the head level. We'll inhale forward, exhale back. And you go as fast or slow that it's comfortable to you, and just use the power of the breath on each movement. We're moving that energy. We're really creating all that space so that fresh spinal fluid and prana, oxygen can get in between in the blood. Keep the head level with the floor. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Last little bit. Speed it up if you want. If you feel more flexible, you can speed it up. Otherwise, just stay at your own pace. Last 10 seconds. Inhale up, squeeze the root lock, the rectum, the sex organs, the navel point. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth and draw that energy up the spine. Inhale a little bit more if you need to. Exhale. Just sit here and go within for a moment. Exhale and open your eyes. Now come lying on your back. This next exercise is we're doing crawling, like a cross crawl. So what's going to happen is our body's outstretched on the floor. The left knee will come in as the right arm goes overhead, and you'll exhale with the back to position. This is the starting position, straight out. The inhalation is to raise. The exhalation is the starting position. And then we alternate to the other side. Opposite arm with opposite knee coming into the chest. I want you to concentrate your breath's energy at the navel center. So as you're breathing in this, make sure that you are concentrating on this navel center. Concentrate on building a strong core. That is where our courage is at, is in our navel center. So coming into position, we'll start with the left knee and the right arm overhead. Inhale up, exhale down. And then we inhale the left arm overhead with the right knee and down. So inhale left and right. Exhale down. Concentrate at the navel center. Inhale Sat. Exhale Nam. Inhale Sat. Nam. Concentrate at the navel. Inhale, exhale to start. Inhale, exhale. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Concentrate at the navel. Make this your last one. Inhale. Exhale. Just give yourself a moment. Notice what you're feeling. Watch the energy circulating at the navel. And then bend the knees, bring them into the chest, rock side to side, and then begin to rock and roll the length of your spine a couple times, and then come up and turn over into cat-cow. So we're going to come onto the hands and knees. The hands are shoulder width apart with the fingers pointing forward. The knees are directly below the hips. The tops of the feet are on the floor. We inhale. The head is lifted. The pelvis tilts forward to the floor. This is cow. We exhale, pressing the floor away from ourselves, making a nice arch and
dropping the head, chin to the chest. This is cat. We inhale up and we exhale down. Make it a very smooth transition. It's not fast. This is a wonderful exercise for the entire spine. So when you're ready, just come into your position and begin. Moving that energy from the tailbone all the way up to the crown. Making sure you're moving your head, and then it comes last. The entire spine. Feel each vertebrae. Nice and smooth transitions. Making space with every breath. Make this your last one. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, come back into baby pose. Sitting on your heels, place the forehead on the ground and the arms by the sides with the hands up right near the ankles, and allow the shoulders to relax, breathing normally here. Forehead is on the ground, third eye. Just let the shoulders round and come forward and relax the arms. Breathe into the hips, breathe into the back, breathe into the neck, wherever your body has an ache or any type of sensation. Send it the prana. Give it the space, the opening, so that it can heal. The gift of the prana is in making space. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale, place your hands under your shoulders, press yourself up, come back into easy seated position. Just a couple more before we go into our relaxation. You grasp the shoulders with the hands, thumbs in back, fingers in front.
Arms are parallel to the floor. We inhale as we twist the torso to the left, keeping the chest high, keeping the chin level with the floor, and letting the head travel with the shoulders. Exhaling to the right. Inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. This is a washing machine. We're wringing out our organs. We're wringing out the sides. We're stretching the side body. Powerful breathing. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Inhale to center. Squeeze the root lock, the rectum, the sex organs, and navel point. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Draw the energy up the spine. Exhale the hands down. Release the breath. Just go within for a moment. Hands on your knees. Notice what you're feeling. And now with the hands on the knees, we're going to begin rolling the shoulders in big round circles up to the ears and back. Going in any direction you want. I'll tell you when we've gone halfway, and then if you want, you can change directions. And you can go the opposite direction if you like. Really rounding the shoulders, releasing any tension in between the shoulder blades, creating big circles. We carry a lot of weight and stress in the shoulders, so we need to relax and let go of that. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Squeeze the root lock. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Move that energy. Exhale, release. Sit here for a moment. Notice the energy in your body circulating. Breathe into that. Spread that energy. Let it integrate. those are your cells. They're invigorated, they're enlivened. Your cells are dancing for joy, for the movement and the space that you've given them, the energy, the prana. Whenever you make time, whenever you take your body into these movements, your body celebrates by dancing for joy, and that's what all those tingling sensations are. Inhale. Know that you're being celebrated from the inside out. Every cell is screaming for joy. So come lying on your back for your deep relaxation. Have the arms by the sides with palms facing up. If you need to have your knees up, maybe you bring your knees together and your feet wide apart to open up the lower back, to lower up the sacrum. Otherwise, you can have your legs straight out from your hips, out wider than hip distance apart. Palms are facing up. Slowly scan your body. Notice what you're feeling. Breathing into any areas and giving yourself permission to relax from the top of your head all the way down your face. Relaxing your eyes and your ears. Relaxing your jaw. Relax the sides of your neck. Feel your shoulders just relaxing down, supported by the earth, your shoulder blades fully supported. Feel your back relaxed, your chest, your ribs, your stomach. Feel your arms and your elbows, your forearms and your hands completely relaxed, your fingers. Feel your hips, your lower back, your tailbone, your buttocks, your pelvis, your inner hip creases. Feel your thighs soften, the backs of your hamstrings, your knees, your kneecaps. Feel your calves and your shins relaxing, your ankles softening, your heels, the tops of your feet, the bottoms of your feet, and your toes just all melting and relaxing into the earth. Feeling yourself fully supported, like you're resting in a cloud.
Start to bring some awareness to your body, to your breath. Start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Rotate the wrists and rotate the ankles in one direction. And then switch directions. And then inhale, bring the legs together and the arms overhead. Stretching the body from the fingertips all the way down the toes. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale with a sigh. Do that again. Inhale. Stretch, 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 stretch. Squeeze. Exhale, release. Bring the knees up and in to the chest. Rocking side to side, massaging the lower back. Massaging the lower kidneys, the back, and bring them out. You can even massage a little bit of the buttocks, the tailbone, the sacrum. And then extend the right leg along the floor. Place the left foot on top of the right knee. Scoot your bottom over to the left a little. With the right hand, bring the left knee across the bottom, looking over the left shoulder and keeping the shoulders square on the floor. Really stretching out the back, squeezing the inner organs, detoxifying, cleansing. Come back to center, squaring the hips, switching the legs. Again, the right foot is on top of the left knee. The left hand comes over and pulls the right hand across, the right knee across. Looking over the right shoulder, really breathing into any areas of tightness. Then inhale back to center. Bring the knees back up and in to the chest, rubbing the soles of the feet, the palms of the hands together, briskly waking up those 72,000 nadis and nerve endings, grounding you back into your physical body. And then bring the knees back into the chest and start to rock and roll, flushing the spine 3 to 5 times as you feel you need, like when you were a little kid. And then come up to easy seated position. So let me know in the comments how this particular Kriya resonated and felt for you. A short and sweet Kriya to get the energy moving. It's perfect for beginners. Takes about 20-25 minutes maximum. And it just really invigorates all of your cells. It's a great way to start your day. So bring your hands heart center. We'll close with a long time sunshine and a long Sat Nam. So inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround. If you cannot relate to your body, how can you relate to your life? Life is all about feeling all that is presented to you. Live it fully. Smell it, taste it, touch it, hear it, sense it, be it. Sending you so much love for an amazingly blessed day. Go out to the world and just spread it. I love you.